This question is about the Holy Quran. The Holy Quran is divided in chapter and Ruku. What is the meaning of the Ruku?
The Holy Quran was not revealed with these different marks of Rukus, fourth portion, fifth half, etc., etc. They were later created by Muslim scholars to help people memorize it, but apart from that, during reading where to stop and where to begin with. So these work as markers, and the entire world of Islam has benefited from these divisions. Now, Ruku mark, which we have just mentioned, stands for the understanding of the person who made those marks as to, according to him, one subject of discussion ended here and another was about to start. Now, this may not be right, but whoever began this, according to his understanding, this was close to the end of one discussion and the beginning of another one. So as such, those marks were made. Later on, if every other scholar began to disagree and put his own marks here and there, then all the printing of the Quran would be in jeopardy regarding the marks, to follow which alim, and so on and so forth. So it was one thing which was done by the Ummah very wisely, that they did not interfere with his decisions, the decisions of one great alim who thought of these things. So ever since, this has been followed. And similarly, other marks or deviants appear in the Quran. When you read it, ruba, nisf, sulus, etc., which means 1/4 of the chapter you're reading, not the chapter, of the part you're reading, 1/2 of the part you're reading, and similarly 1/3, and then the full part. Whenever the 4 parts are complete, it does not mean that it heralds the beginning of the next chapter. Chapters are devised by God as such. Now, Al-Baqarah may comprise many parts which were devised by people, scholars, but Al-Baqarah as a whole was revealed to the Holy Prophet, and it ended where it ends, and the Holy Prophet was told, this is the end of Al-Baqarah. So also, the same story was repeated in case of every other surah. An-Nisa, this is An-Nisa, this is the beginning, this is the end, and so on. So there are 2 different markings. That of surah, which is called chapter, is done by Allah Himself. No human hand is found at play there. And that which relates to the endings and beginnings, and within that, within the ending and the beginning, 3 divisions, this pertains to parts, not chapters. And as I have already explained, these parts were made later on by people. Are you answered now fully? Because I know you know English very well, and so you can directly understand me. But for the benefit of others, you will translate as well, please. The parts are almost equal in their size, but chapters vary from such chapters as comprise only 3 short verses, and chapters which are as long as Surah Al-Baqarah which comprises how many parts?
Four? Three.
Three parts. Three full parts plus some. Please.